And welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to rotate a video by any degree inside a native macOS app with Swift. So let's get started. So here my app is getting installed. So I have two buttons, one is called pick video and second is called save button. So here I will pick one video. It will rotate it by so I am rotating it by 90 degrees. So as you can see, I'll just show you the code. Where is it? Okay, so here you can see I'm dividing double.py by 2, which is 90 degrees. So I'm rotating the video by 90 degree and I'm saving the video as well. Before that I will show you the video which I will rotate. Now rotating video might take some time depending on how big your video is, so you will have to be patient if your video is extremely large. So I have just this 15 seconds video. As you can see, this is how it looks like. And now I will just go over here, click on pick video, and firstly it will ask you for permission. I have already given that permission. There are some bigger videos as well. I will just avoid that because it takes too much of time. I'll click on this, and yeah, here you can see now the video has been rotated. As you can see, the video has been rotated. All right, so okay, so I'll just pause this, and if I want to save this I can click on the save button as well and the video would be saved. So if I just go back, here you can see the video has been saved as well. So let's see how to do this inside native iOS application. So firstly you will have to, I'm using UIKit, but if you want you can use Swift UI as well. Inside info.plist you will first have to add this photo library usage description permission. Next, inside view controller I have imported photos UI as well as AVKit. Then I have created our AV player view controller so that we can play the video once it has rotated. Then I have created a file URL so that we have an access to where the file is stored temporarily before saving it to the Photos app. Here I have just created two buttons, one a pick video button and save video button. And here once save video is called, then I'm just getting this URL where the file was stored temporarily. I'm just checking whether the photos permission has been granted or not. If yes, then only I am creating a request for asset from video at file, passing our URL and saving that particular video. Otherwise I'm just returning back the error message. And inside pick video button pressed, as you can see, I'm just requesting authorization. First, if the permission has been granted, then move ahead, otherwise just return permission not granted. And once permission has been granted, we call this pick video method. So this is the request authorization, just to check for required permission. And inside pick video we just call phpicker configuration. We set limit to 1, filter by video, and then we present our phpicker view controller to the user. And once the user picks a particular video, we get the URL. So I will show you that first. So here once the phpicker controller delegate has been presented to the user, I have created this function called wrap-up. So if the user has picked a URL, I am just sending back the URL as or if there is any error, I'm sending that back as well. So here inside handle pick video result, here you can see I'm just checking if the URL is present, then do this. Otherwise if the error is present, then just print it to the console. So I'll show you guys this first because this is like boilerplate code which I have just copied it from documentation. Because so what happens is once we show the picker to the user, the callback comes over here. Then we have to do a bunch of things, like we have to save the video to the temporary storage. I won't be able to explain you all of this to you because I have copy pasted this. So I'll just simply scroll through this. You can just copy paste the video. Basically we need to store the selected file to a temporary location before accessing it. So that's why I've created this wrap up variable function. So depending on whether we are able to store it to temporary location or not, if some error then we are passing error, if not then we are passing our destination URL. Also have created one more extension for this ph authorization status, just so that it would help us with the request permission. Okay, now once we get the proper URL, we come over here, and here I am using something called task.detach. Like from what I have heard from the documentation, like because this should not be crop video, this should be rotate video. I'll name it a little better. Okay, rotate video over here as well as rotate video over here. So because this is like you should not run this kind of function on the main thread, I have tried to use task.detach. I'm not really sure whether this is working or not, because for larger videos it took me the same amount of time what it took me for the main thread. So do your own research on whether this is actually running on background thread. I'm not an expert in Swift async await, the new thing which has come along. So yeah, even I'm like trying to learn that. And once we call this rotate video method, we get the video URL of the rotated video, and then we switch back to the main thread. We assign it to our final URL. We launch our AV player, then assign it to player view controller, present our player view controller, and start playing the video. Otherwise we called error description. Now the important logic of rotating the video. So first we get access to file manager, then AV URL asset, then we call this asset.load tracks, pass our video, get the first one, then we call we require natural size of the video. Then if the height is equal to the width, then we just return the current video URL. We won't be able to rotate it. Okay, I'm not really sure why this is. Maybe you can comment this out as well. I don't know, I really don't know why we are returning it early, but yeah. And here we are creating a AV mutable compensation. Then we set the frame duration, like this is normal thing, I think 30 frames per second for a video, something like that. Then we define a square size. We pass our square size to the CG size main, and then we define an AV mutable video composition instruction. Then we do asset.load to pass our duration. Then we pass that duration to the cm time range make, so that whatever is the duration of the video, I want this entire video to be rotated. If you want only partial, then you might want to use something like this, and here you can pass the end time to till where the video should be rotated. But I don't think it will work if the video is extremely large. You will either have to trim it first. And here we are just creating an AV mutable video composition layer instruction. Now here things go a little beyond me, even I'm not able to understand. Then here we are using something like CJ affine transform make translation. This is the important part. This is where we are rotating the video, so you can pass whatever degree you want over here. Then we set the transform layer instructions, pass instruction to our video composition. We create an export path. Here you can name your file whatever you want. We set the export URL. We check if the file with the same export path exists or not. If yes, remove it. And then we create an AV export session, pass our video compensation to our exporter, pass output URL, pass output file type, and export our video, and then we send the output URL. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, one more thing which I just wanted to check. What if I just pick the rotated video? So this video I rotated, right? What happens? Okay, it is not able to rotate because I think this thing takes place. I think so. Let's see. So here you can see I'm only getting one. Okay, so I'm not getting two. So yeah, so that's what is happening. I think it is not able to rotate where width and height is equal to each other. So anyways, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.